Most, if not all of us, use calendars. Why do we use calendar? So we can schedule into the future, know what our plan is, know what we're supposed to be doing every day. And some of us still use paper calendars, others use online calendars. I use a Google Calendar. People have calendars on their phones, their smartphones. Without a calendar, we wouldn't have an order. We wouldn't have a seder to our lives. But calendars are also used to look back upon. Sometimes we have to refer to days that were in the past and what it is that we did on those days, who we met with, what bills did we pay. So a calendar is used for the future for the most part, but is also used for the past to reflect on in a given situation. In our Parsha Emor, the Torah discusses the days that we are in right now, that we're coming to an end to, the days of Sfira. These days of Sfira are a time between Pesach and Shavuos, a time after the Bnei Yisrael, after the Jewish people were led out of Mitzrayim, were led out of Egypt, until the time that they were standing right by Har Sinai, ready to accept the Torah. And so just as they prepared themselves back then, through a spiritual cleansing, in order to be able to receive the Torah, so too, we prepare ourselves to a certain degree as well, to be able to receive the Torah, and we receive it as if we've never received it before, with a new look, with a new energy, with a new excitement, with fervor, and we wait for the moment that we receive the Torah on Shavuos. So we count not down, but we count up. And the reason that we count up is because we want to make sure that when we reflect on each day, we reflect on a sense of doing something, a sense of that day was a day of accomplishment. Rav Nachman Mibreslov, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, suggests the following. He says that not only are the days of Sfira, of which we count practically to the detail, and if we miss a detail of the day, we can't continue counting. He says the days of Sfira are days that we count, yes, until Matan Torah, until we receive the Torah, but that's really the basis of how we should be counting every single day of our life. That we should be looking at every day and making sure that we are accomplishing every day. On a practical level that we're accomplishing, but also on a spiritual level that we're accomplishing. That we're accomplishing more in doing, in helping, in being involved in all kinds of different chesed projects, and most importantly, that we're developing our relationship with Hashem, that we're sitting, learning, and loving Torah as we prepare to receive it anew. That every single day we can look at our calendars in the future and see what it is that we want to accomplish, and also reflect and look back on the past. Look at every date and see, oh, I remember what I did on that date. Oh, I remember what I did on that date. Because every date in our calendar should be something that we should remember as a day of accomplishment. A day of accomplishment and growth in our relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu and in our relationship with Torah. So whether you use a paper calendar or you use a calendar online, let's make sure that as we X out those dates and we refer back to them, we refer back to the past, we make sure that every single one of those days is recognizable as a day upon which we accomplished with great pride in order to make sure that every day of our lives are success. Thank you for listening and have a good Shabbos.